Get a Macy's baby or a Neiman Marcus baby.
Groups all around final results. For Gurdwara SRI Bandra Sahib.
They need to watch what they say, watch what they do, and this is not a time for remarks like that. It never is.
I've gone from that to wondering if I should run for president.
It'll be interesting to see if Bill Maher is recruited to run for the presidency.
Now, some people think this means I've changed. I assure you, I have not. I am still the same unmarried, childless, pot-smoking libertine I always was.
Bronze medal. Groups all around final.
I have many flaws, but you can't accuse me of maturing. Let's get this straight. It's not me who's changed. It's
Silver medal.
who's now
Groups all around final.
And a large contingent who refuse to call them out for it. But I will. That's why I'm a hero at Fox these days.
Gold medal. Groups all around final.
Because if they really thought about it, they would have made me a hero on their media. But that can't happen in this ridiculous new era of my hero to Republicans. The same thing happened in reverse to Darth Vader's daughter, Liz Cheney, who's now a hero to liberals simply because she recognizes Biden did not steal the last election.
Groups all around final.
Where simply acknowledging reality is now seen as a profile in courage. People sometimes say to me, you know, you didn't used to make fun of the left as much. Yeah, because they didn't give me so much to work with. The oath of office I took was to comedy. And if you do goofy shit, wherever you are in the spectrum, I'm going to make fun of you because that's where the gold is. And the fact that they are laughing at it should tell you something. It rings true. When normal people read that San Francisco has basically legalized shoplifting, they think Democrats have gone nuts. They think, you know, that Ted Cruz guy seems like a real stiff. But at least he believes in the concept of shopping with money. It's not my fault that the party of FDR and JFK is turning into the party of LOL and WTF. Members of Congress tweeting things like cancel rent, cancel mortgage, and no more policing or Mr. Potato Head, gender neutral, and now an emoji for pregnant men. Real, I'm not making it up. California just passed a law requiring large retailers to have a non-gendered toy section. A non-gendered toy section? Isn't Ken enough? We need a law for that? You have to inject yourselves into everything? From where you can throw a frisbee to who can braid hair? This is why so many people, by the way, were injured by COVID policies. They were already sick of rules. Regulation should be a good issue for Democrats. It's certainly one they're associated with. And I think the average voter would agree that banks and chemical plants and drug companies need watching. Telling a company, you can't dump the waste from your hog farm straight into the water supply. We're mostly all for that. But Democrats have become a parody of themselves, just making rules to make rules, because it makes you feel like you're a better person. Making sure that everything bad never happens again. which you can never fully do. It just makes everyone else's life a drag. The Biden infrastructure bill has a provision that requires all new cars to install an alert system that goes off when you leave a baby in the back seat, which is something done only by crackheads and people who sadly, yes, do it on purpose. And after every one of us. Sensor light is not going to fix this problem, and Democrats no longer possess the common sense to understand that not every problem in the world can be fixed with a regulation. But don't tell that to the advocacy groups who also want every future car in America to only start when the driver blows into a breathalyzer. Oh great, my other car is a Karen. Well, you know, it's also not safe to drive when you're crying. Should we make a car that follows your texts and stops the engine when you're dumped? Racism is bad. How about a car that won't start unless you play a message of tolerance from George Takei? Regular viewers of this program may recall my long battle to get solar power hooked up at my house. It involved this shed, which had to be built to house this solar battery. Yes, that battery needed a house to live in. And not just any house, one that had to follow the specifications of this chart. That's a real chart of the steps we had to go through to get this thing turned on. Democrats have to stop thinking that what the voters dream about is to be hassled. If you buy a shed at Costco, it comes with this warning. Warning, this product can expose you to wood dust. Wood dust. No kidding, which is known to the state of California to cause cancer. That's right, California thinks you're going to snort your shed. I don't want to blow Pinocchio. I just want to make sure I'll be able to snort financial.
Thank you for your visit.
Texas, April 9th. At the Tulsa Theater in Tulsa, April 10th. Good work. Down in Atlantic City, April 30th. I want to thank Matt Welch, Fiona Hill, Ira Glasser. Now go to YouTube and join us on Overtime. Thank you, folks.